Right, good morning fish people. I'm Alan Nosh from FishOn TV. This is David Wood from Bag Up TV. Being very serious today, folks.
West Side
He's just woke up. It's taken me an hour to bring him round. He's shocking on a morning. Yeah. Absolutely shocking.
A little late. Only 10 minutes late, weren't we? But...
No, don't say we. I were here. Bang on 7:30.
He's been hyped up all bloody week. And he's been practicing, so we'll see how he gets on today as Big Al.
Oh, don't be putting pressure on me. You're my partner. We're not.
He's got a new hat, new top, haven't you? You're all hyped up for this winter.
No shirt.
Bloody hell!
They're a few years old though, Dave, aren't they? At the old ones, so you've got all new gear.
Well, from last year, yeah. Last year we're.
So tell them why. Well, I'm excited.
We're here for the Feedermaster winter pairs at Hallcroft Fishery.
Yes.
And it is over 7 matches in the winter time. Goes on weight. And his leaderboard, I think there's about 30 teams in it. The best of the bests in this league.
Oh, yes.
No messing about. Alan got in on a win, really. But...
a bit of luck.
Yeah, a bit of luck, did Alan. I said to Lee, I know he's not the greatest, but can he come and fish with me, please? And he says, go on, we'll let him in. Since he's had a couple of good runs, hasn't he, lately? So
yes,
I'm only joking. Big Al's going to smash everyone up, so watch it today.
The who's who of feeder fishing here, big time, aren't they?
He's been practicing.
Yes.
So... No, I'm looking forward to it. Winter pairs, we're back from last year.
Yeah.
We didn't have a very good do last year, did we? We come 25th out of 30, Alan, so we've got some making up to do.
Top 10.
And we had a really bad start, so let's get cracking today and let's have a good start and let's smash them up because we're in gangster mode.
Yeah. Gangster mode. Yes, really looking forward to it, folks. So... are we going to get to draw?
Yes, let's get drawed and drawed and we'll see where we get. I fancy anywhere, to be honest. I really fancy it today.
Yeah. Them carp still moving about, Dave.
Carp are still moving about, but we've got budworm and joker fishing.
Yeah.
We've got maggots, pinkies, all that stuff. So I'm not going to tell you too many tactics because we've got a long 7 matches to go. Yeah. And we want to keep everything a little bit kosher, don't we?
Hoping
so don't go in and go, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm going to do this, I'm doing that.
Double,
zip it.
No, listen, it's going to be double lobby or bust. Or perch and big bream.
Well, that's a lie, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. So, right, let's get drawn and we'll see you folks on the bank, eh, Dave?
Correct.
Get in. on the croft, peg number 4, and I've drawn outer moat 94. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've no idea how good each peg is. I think Dave's happy enough on croft. I've heard there's been some nice bream coming out of there, so good luck, Dave. 94. I fished on 101. I think, was it 101? Last year, I think the biggest weight on 101 down there was about £5, and I ended up catching on the last day, because I fished it twice that peg, if you remember. I think I had about just shy of 10, or around about 10. Now I've had a plumb about. I'm actually on the peg, I am already. I've had a plumb about, and I've found the lines I'm going to fish. I've got a short line. Everybody fishes short at the end, try and get a few at the end. And the long line, God, it seems really silty out there. I found an area a little bit further out than I wanted to go that seems a little bit firmer. So 23 metres it is. I know I had a better day at 18 metres down there, but it wasn't as silty as this. Whether things have changed since then, I don't know, but I've just found an area I'm happy with. I'm not fishing over silt where the rod's bent double before it actually moves. So I found an area where it bends and then it moves, and it seems quite smooth. So that's an area I'll look for. I know that everybody seems to want to fish up to 12 to 16 metres, but I've had a look at those, and I don't know, it feels like there's some snags. I just haven't found anywhere that's felt nice, so that's why I've ended up at 23. So that's where we are. Let's go have a quick look at the peg. Yeah, here we are. Peg 94. Tiniest little bloody platform I've ever seen. That's how much room I've got, that's it. And right on the edge on the other side. Right, short line just down here. One sort of, it's pretty much level with this aerator over here. That's 23, and then I can search around over there and have a look. See if we can get a decent bream or a carp or something. But I'll primarily be fishing this line and this line. They'll be my two main lines, and we'll just see if we can pick anything up early on out there while the beta swims are settling. That's it. No complicated. Oh, just 2 seconds. Let me just get me. You can have a look at what's in here. Right. Bait wise, bloodworm, ground bait with some joker. Joker in there. As you can see this, look. There we go, lots of joker. And it's maggots, pinkies, and some spare ground bait. A few micros. That's it. No complicated about that, folks, is it? So let me get this camera set up. We're off in 15 minutes. Let's hope we get a few fishies. Folks, we're just over about an hour and 15 minutes in. I had a quick look long. I fed my lines. Quick look long. No bites whatsoever. I'm on my 20 metre line. And I've had two or three Tommy Rough and a roach. But there's just not getting any signs that there's fish there at the minute. It's proving pretty difficult now. The guy, I don't know what it is, there's a guy next door to me left, he's gone onto his short line really early. I don't think he had anything in the areas where I'm fishing, and I can't see him, but I think he's getting 1 or 2. So I'm probably going to have a look. That's the first decent bite I've had. There's only a small one. I might be forced to have a look on this short line a lot earlier than I want. Now I can swing him in. And if I remember last time, it was a lot of roach round here last time. So there we go, folks. Not a very good update. It's taking some getting going, I'll tell you. I don't know how Dave's getting on. I've seen a guy to my right catch the odd one, but not a lot. So we'll keep you updated as we go along, folks. Let's change feeders. Just had a few different particles, and 49 seconds in, having a nice positive bite. I'm hoping it's a decent skimmer. Not massive, but bigger than what I've been catching. That's better. Oh yeah, bloody thing. Ouch! Ouch, I've hooked myself. So yeah, that was more like it. They're the fish that we're after. And bigger, of course. So let's get back in, folks. Let's get a few more pulls out. Very, very hard, I think, folks. I just heard Steve Ringer say he'd got one skimmer or two skimmers and... What's this? Wait. He went off like lightning. It's still wriggling like crazy. Little skimmer. And 10 roach. We've probably had a few more since, but I've just heard a guy say he's got 2 roach and 2 skimmers. You never know whether to believe them or not, though, folks. And I've got 2 skimmers, 2 roach, and about half a dozen Tommy Rough. I spoke to Dave, and he says it's fishing really difficult too, where he is. I don't think he's got as much as me at the minute, but it's fishing very, very difficult. Just hoping that the short line might come on. That's what I'm hoping. You never know though, dear folks, you just never know. It's been a lot colder last night, and we've had a couple of days of rain and cold, been really cold. So it's probably had an effect on it. So I come for a cheeky practice the other day. And it was great fishing. This is fishing completely different. Having said that, there's 30 anglers on here. But it is fishing very difficult, I think. They could all be lying and I might be just doing crap. You never know with these fishermen. They don't tell you anything. They never tell the truth. So we just got to keep plodding on. So what have I got? I've got 9 fish, I think. I might have missed one. But nothing of any decent size. Those 2 skimmers you've seen are about the biggest. Oh, some gigs on now. Someone's come out. Can't see me tip. Yeah, the other day it was incredible. Tip just going around all the time. So I know what I'm doing is right. Just don't seem to be having it properly at all today. Bloody hell. Can't talk too loud in case they hear me. I don't think it makes any difference, folks, does it? I know this guy, I'm not sure if he lost a carp or landed a carp. They only count as a pound in this, folks. And I got sick of hooking into them on skimmer gear the other day. Loads of them. Right, that's your update. I was hoping that might go round while you're on. Oh, hold on a minute. It's a little bit of a liner or something there. Leaf, get off leaf. Getting pestered with leaves. They always just catch your line, don't they? Right, there you go, that's your update. It's fishing hard, folks. Same as last year. Oh, you can practice all you want, it's great when you're practicing. Getting the match, completely different. Right, there we go. Well, nothing's really changed, folks. keep getting Tommy Rough. I'm hoping this is a skimmer. And I lost a skimmer 2 chucks ago, about this size, right on the bloody net. I've got 12 fish. 12 or 13 fish. I might have missed 1 or 2. Keep changing baits. Nothing seems to be making a massive amount of difference, but just over 2 hours to go. Just over 2 hours to go. I just hope that we get a few on this short line. There's a guy to my right. He's had a carp. He wouldn't have been fishing for it, but he's definitely had one. It only counts as a pound. There we go. Make sure that line's sunk. There's a bit of a breeze going left to right, so I'll try and put my rod to this side, try and straighten that line up quick. It's, to be honest, it's been painful so far. You get really excited after a really good practice, and you're thinking, ooh, how mighty I am. Then you get a right kick in the gonads. Bloody hell. 12 tiddlers. I was catching 2 and 3 pound bream last time I come. That's just fishing fire, isn't it, folks? Keep battling on. I don't know whether I got the camera on the last fish. I just have a perch on the shoreline. And we've got another perch. It just seemed to go into photo mode, did the camera, so apologies if you missed that. And this is full of spawn. It's got loads of spawn in it. It was about 6 pounds of spawn in it. Yeah, look at him. Get that, look at her, should I say. I don't mind catching perch. I mean, I was catching perch up to about £1 the other day. They'd be more than welcome, folks, without a shadow. God, that sun's bright. Very bright indeed. Get off. So let's hope we keep catching 1 or 2 from there, folks, eh? It's not prolific just yet. The short line can produce some fish if it switches on, but just don't seem to be any skimmers. I've had loads of Tommy Rough. It's perched down here at the minute. Let's hope the skimmers turn up. Not bothered about carp, because when I hooked carp in the practice session on this gear, they take too long to get in. Especially when they're 10 and 12 pound. And only count as £1. It's not going to go, is it now? Right, I'll let you know when some breams turn up, if they do. This feels like a better fish. It's proper bream. Yeah, got a decent one at last. Goodness. Oh, catching these all the time of the day. So that's a bit of a bonus. Nice one. There we go, they're the ones we want, folks. And the guy at the side of me, I think he's had a few of them to the left, 2 pegs down. So we'll give that another go. Right. They're the ones we're after, folks, they're the ones we're after. Nice positive bite, lovely. Can't miss them. I've bumped a couple off, so I changed the hook length. Not sure if the hook was getting a bit blunt or what, but changed it just for my own peace of mind, confidence in your head. There we go, we're in. Be nice to get another one of those. I've had about 20 fish. Don't know what weight I've got. That must be at least £1.5, £2. God knows. Could do about 4 or 5 of those. Methinks. A nice bonus bream like that, we can't complain. And the one I lost earlier, a very similar bite, straight down, 2 bumps off. God damn it. That looked a little bit roachy to me, that little... Yeah, little roach, I think. Go back in. The bites are normally a lot more positive than that. It's difficult to weigh up which ones to strike at. My gut feeling was not to strike at that. But I did. Getting a bit giddy, folks, a bit giddy. Bit awkward casting with this bush at the side of me. Just wait for the nice bump, a nice positive bite. That's what we're after. And the one I bumped off, tipper in water, but there we go, that's a better bite. Oh, it's a big perch. Oh no, it ain't. I thought it were a perch at first. Another bream. Don't know me fishes anymore, folks. Don't know me fishes. What's going on? Bottom lip, lovely chubbly. There, nice one. Let's keep those coming. Come on. Come on, the breams. Right, let me get back in. I keep picking odd fish up. It's not on fire, folks, so I keep picking odd fish up. I bumped a couple of good fish. That's annoying when bites are a premium, isn't it? Good, another decent perch or bream or what. No idea. But there's about 35 minutes to go. I've got 24 fish, a couple of decent skimmers, well, bream, whatever you want to call them. Dave's just said he's really struggling on Croft. He thinks he's got about 4 or 5 pound. I've not got much more, to be honest with you. If I have. Well, I'm hoping I have anyway, but it's been a tough old day. The guy to my left, I'm pretty sure he's done alright. I'm pretty sure Steve Ringer will have done alright. I'm just fishing on that short line, hoping for a nice flurry. It don't feel like it's on fire. I mean, look at it, it's flat calm. I do prefer a breeze when we're doing this kind of fishing. Little 10 gram feeder, you got to plop it in. Normally on this short line you won't put it down because it could be going all the time, but I don't really want to leave it more than a couple of minutes or so. Then I can't believe there's still like little midges knocking about. Bloody annoying things they are. And I'm not sure these fish can make their mind up what bait they want today, because catch on one thing, then nothing, catch on another thing, then nothing. It's been a right mixture. Strange old day. I'm not going to say it, but I am, aren't I? At least I'm not on them carps smashing me up to pieces. Oh, that drove me insane the other day. Only because I wasn't fishing for them. Go fishing for them, you can't catch them. Right, that's your little update. Let's see if we can get a few more fishing net. I could do with... Oh, it'd be nice to get another 2 or 3 of them decent skimmers. And 1 to 2 pounders, that'd be lovely. Nice to finish with a few of them. Right, over and out, folks. This feels like a nicer fish. Is it a perch or a bream? It's a decent skimmer. Lovely. That'll do, folks, that'll do. Not massive, but it'll do nicely. Yes. Get in. Right, over and out. Oh, it's another bream. That'll do. That'll do, folks, won't it? Do nicely. Literally in 20 seconds, that. Can't complain at those, folks. Lovely. Where have they been all day? Now we've got about 20 minutes to go, so let me get stuck into this, see if we get a few more. It's gone straight round. Chucked it in. And another one. Come on, the breams. Come on, the skin bobs. Not as big, but very welcome indeed. Very welcome. Right, here we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Stuff as bush out. It's gone again, folks. Next cast. Gone again. Come on. Oh, it's a black one. Yes. Oh, we're happy with that. He's not big, but he's a black one. A lot bigger than them Tommy Ruffs, that is for sure. Yes. Right, I want to carry on and we'll see you at the weigh-in.
Bridge outer 7 to 16. £11.2. So Daddy O, Steve Whitfield. 18 to 26, £13 exactly, James Dent.
No changes.
28 to 44 with £10.14, Jordan Scott. And 46 to 54 with £12.15, Matt Pilley.
Well done, Matt.
Don't be hiding it. On Moat, 14 to 26 with £14 exactly, Rich Vaughan. From 29 to 39 with 13.4, Steve Clark.
Someone's picking up all this.
41 to 51 with 14.14, Matt Godfrey.
Last year, I think.
From 54 to 76, winning the organiser section, Mick Miles with 19.3.
I'm not going to remind you. The way round.
79 to 91 with £20.5, Steve Ringer.
Well done.
And from 94 to 106 with £12.8, Alan Norrish.
Well done.
The mighty.
Come on, come right up. Enjoy it. Show your moves. And then go back round and camera there.
Right, we've got on to your top three pairs. We've got a tie for second. Both winning 140 quid. Both pairs weighing £28 5 ounces. And it's Mick Biles and Tommy Pickering and Chris Greenside and Ben Holmes.
Just push out with that. Hey, listen, they were better than last year. We didn't manage that last year, did we? Thank you. Well done.
If I'd have read out the top 10, you could have said you were back. So in first, picking up where they left off, winning the day, 200 quid. Big round of applause with 33.5. Steve Ringer and Frank Kelly. Don't forget to order your bait. See you in 2 weeks. Well done, much.
Right, folks, it is the day after I'm at work actually. I'm going to do this. Been just waiting for some stuff turning up, so I might as well get this done. Peg 94, Moat Outer. Wasn't really sure about it, to be honest with you. I fished that area a couple of times last year and it was quite hard going, but to be fair, it's trying to suss this feeder fishing out for silvers at Hallcroft. It's not as easy as you think, honestly. It's tough going. It really is. And I've had a few practices and I've done well in practice. And it's paid off a little bit today. I've drawn 94. David was on, was it Croft 4, I think. I think so. My memory's not what it used to be. And he quite, I fancied that there, but that's turned out to be a tough day for him. So my two lines, I didn't like it at sort of 12, 13, 14, 15 metres. I've gone quite a bit further out where the bottom were a little bit firmer. Still silty, but the shorter lines were mega silty, so I've just gone where it's a little bit harder. In my head, I think that's probably better. I could be wrong, I don't know. And I've struggled, really, on that line. I've been catching the biggest Tommy Rough I've ever seen. I don't mind them when they're that big. When they're not massive, you're talking 3 ounce. But that's a massive Tommy Rough, massive. I've had a few roach, few skim, a few little bits and bobs, and I've had the odd decent skimmer. And then with a few hours to go, I've baited that short line and I've gone on it and I've had a nice little run. And then it go funny, and then another nice little run. And I've had some lovely skimmers, and I was so glad to see them turn up. It's the first time they've really turned up for me like that. I wouldn't say like madness, but I just had a few 10-minute spells where I were getting a few fishing, and it's been great. And I've ended up with £12 8 ounces, and I've managed to win my section. So get in. So that's probably about the best result I've had there. Not saying it's going to happen the week after, folks. It could be a right come down, because if they hadn't have turned up on that short line, you'd have been looking at £45, and the long and that short line has made it up for me. So that's been good. And it has for quite a few others. I mean, what was it, Chris Greenside at the side of me? He's ended up with £19, and he's been catching on that short line on and off all day. So it's like, do you go on it during the day? Do you leave it right last hour? Who knows? And Dave, bless him, he struggled his socks off on there on craft. He's coming with £4.5. That's going to keep us quite a bit down the order. He only needed a few more pounds, I'm sure, to get up there. In fact, I know, because I've been listening to a few people what we've said. So, unlucky Dave. It ain't easy. Trust me, folks, that silverfish fishing isn't as easy as just chucking a feeder in and you'll catch. And I know some of you will probably say, why didn't you have casters on your tray? Why didn't you have worms on your tray? Why didn't you have this on your tray? And that and that and that. You've got to keep it simple. How many lines do you have and how many baits do you try? Because it's not a lot of feed, folks. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed the insights to my first round at Hallcroft Fisheries in the Feedermasters winter pairs. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and David hasn't. Let him. We'll try harder next week. So thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget, it's absolutely free to subscribe to my channel, and a thumbs up would be very, very nice. So until next time, can't think where we are on the bank with the old boys. Take care, and don't forget, fish on.